These people are insane, like actually insane. You think Roblox communities are just, you think it's just kids coming together and making a little group, a little party or whatever, and they're just running around having fun, doing whatever they want to do. That's what you think a Roblox community actually is. But nah. The Dandysworld fandom actually makes you question reality, bro. I had to see it to believe it, because someone dropped a comment on one of my last videos about Forsaken fandom and stuff like that. And they told me to check this out, and I had to do a deep dive into this. And this is just, oh my days, I don't even know. Alright, so for context, Dandysworld is a Roblox horror game where you ride an elevator, collect something called Inca, and survive floors filled with nightmare clowns. It sounds simple, right? But yeah, until you meet the fan base, the people who actually play this game. Because the concept of the game is alright. It's fine. You think it's a normal game, but apparently surviving the game isn't enough. Now you have to survive the community too, because you join the Discord, Reddit, fan server, whatever it is. You join it, maybe to use codes, maybe to find out more about the game, because they love gatekeeping in this game. They gatekeep a lot in this game. So you join one of these servers to actually find out more about the game, because people are gatekeeping a lot. But what you find in the servers is that people have specific fan arts of some pretty disturbing things you don't want to see, memes, and entire lore wikis that they made all by themselves. And if that's not already disturbing enough to you, just hold on, because there's more I'm gonna tell you about. So basically, this fandom and this community, they argue a lot, just like every other fan base of anything. They have disputes, they have arguments, they have debates, whatever, yeah. But what these guys argue about is, they argue over which Twisted is the scariest, who's canon, who's not canon, and someone even made a Floor 37 manifesto. Floor 37, bro. Floor 37. Not even halfway through the game, and they're writing essays about all this. Some other fandoms are obsessive too. Forsaken, but Dandysworld fandom is actually crazy, because I think they've surpassed Forsaken by far. They take it to the next level, these guys. But simping, yeah, simping. This is something they actually tend to do. And no, what I mean by simping is not the term simping you're probably thinking about. These people literally roleplay as monsters, make fan edits, and create Discord servers named after a single character in these things. Obviously, I'm not deeply rooted in Dandysworld. I've never heard of it until like 2 weeks ago, so this is all crazy. And I've never played the game. I don't think I want to play the game. But all this is so twisted, I'm not gonna lie. But you've got TikToks shipping Twisteds, by the way. But there's TikToks, there's memes, there's fan theories, and when you see all this on every platform you hop on, you think this is some movie or this is some huge thing. No, it's actually a Roblox game. And I'm not saying Roblox is not huge in this era, in this stage we're in right now, but people are taking this too seriously. They're actually taking it very, very seriously. And I'm dead by looking at all this. I'm done. I'm so done, because I don't think a community was actually this bad. But yeah, another thing we want to talk about them is that they have hierarchies in this game. So gatekeeping is already insane, but gatekeeping was not enough for them, and they decided to make ranks. So they have ranks like Novice Harvester, Elite Harvester, and some other ranks, but I couldn't find them. So the game doesn't teach these ranks. It doesn't teach you some of the stuff the community talk about. But you know what the community said? Oh yeah, let's make it up. So the novice ranks, the hierarchies, the gatekeeping, all that shit, they just made it up. They made it up. And obviously these guys, they argue about accuracy, they argue about who's canon or not. But all of this is crazy to me, because it might sound like I'm rambling, but what community do you know that's actually so obsessive enough to make their own lore, their own fandom, that it doesn't even make sense, because they're contradicting themselves? Because if they're arguing about what's canon and what's not canon, why are they making up a lore? Because that is not canon as well. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't align if you put 2 and 2 together. And the memes, don't even get me started on the memes. If you post a meme outside their fan space, they make an inside joke about it. Inside jokes like Floor 59, Floor 99 reveals the real Twisted. And the word Twisted is used quite a lot. And if you play Dandysworld, or if you're one of them, you probably know what it actually refers to. But the memes, the horror edits I've been seeing, they've been mixed with Fortnite skins in core fanfics, and it's I did not know they were actually this obsessed. I didn't know people on Roblox are actually this obsessed about something like this, because it's really creepy, because they're making memes and jokes about it, but it's meant to be a horror game, it's all meant to be scary, but it's niche, it's actually kind of niche, but it's so weird to me. Anyways, I scrolled on Reddit for 30 minutes and I found flawed 37 timelines, something called X Monster, choose X Monster, and your soul is cursed, whatever that is. Cosplay of Twisted IRL, emotional essays about fictional monsters. So this is what I dug up on the wild behavior from the Dandysworld fandom. But they're serious, zero sarcasm. These guys are actually making laws, taking time out of their day to actually do all this. It's just sensational to me. It's actually crazy, because this level of obsession, because it's no more just normal. Like I was saying, this level of obsession is really concerning. And we're gonna make a little comparison to Forsaken again, because Forsaken fans, yeah, they're a bit obsessive too. There's a lot of lore debates, fan edits, hierarchy drama in Forsaken as well. And Forsaken, their fandom has done some very questionable things as well. But the difference is the Forsakens mostly stick to in-game stuff. Dandysworld fans, they're shipping, theorizing, roleplaying. They're turning the fanbase into something else, and that is not a community you want to be a part of. So obviously their community is in absolute chaos right now, but they work through it somehow. I don't know. The craziest part to me about all of this is that the devs did not plan any of this. The devs just made a horror elevator collection game, and it turned into a very crazy fandom. People, different types of people from everywhere just flocked to that game, and these are some really interesting people. So obviously the game's fandom is a bit freaked out, a bit weird, and a bit obsessive, but I don't know, it's a bit cult-like as well. But it's promoting the game, and the developers are making money, so I don't think they're gonna step in anytime soon. But so yeah, I make this video. I came on here to just basically laugh at this fandom and point out the flaws and point out what the hell is actually going on in this fandom. And also, it's been like 3 weeks. I forgot what subscriber asked me to do this, but if you're still watching this far, shout out to you. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you for making this fun to the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.